Reasonable.
Reasonable smart. Okay. Hi, I'm Jenny Reid, and I'm filling in for Dale Bishop tonight for QRAZ Radio. And tonight we're going to talk about the chickens, the free range chickens here in Adrian, also known as Chicken Gate. So, yeah.
I got no pictures.
No pictures tonight. I mean, everybody around town's seen the chickens.
You're on your own. You know what? You can keep talking.
Oh, well, I mean, we'll tell about the chickens, how they came to be. The story I was told that the chickens came to town on Hank Stark's truck. Hi, Julie.
Keep talking.
Oh, okay. And then,
Ignore this.
and just, I guess, got left off at Jimmy McCandless's shop. So they kind of took over the area there. I think it was like 2 hens and a rooster, or 3 hens and a rooster, something like that. Oh yeah, our friends of the Feathered Frontier. And we just kind of enjoyed watching them. And every once in a while, somebody drop off a chicken. We don't know who, and we don't want to know who. So maybe if you posted that on Facebook, you might want to delete that. But Chicken Gate has to do with people wanting to get rid of the chickens around town, or on our little corner there of 18 and Old 71 Highway there. I mean, chickens have been there since what, 3 or 4 years? I'd say about 3 or 4 years. Yeah. So they've been entertaining to watch. And then we got upwards of 20 chickens. And now we just have 6.
Did you get
11. Oh boy. And 3 hens and 3 roosters. That's what we've got. So, and Haas, poor Haas, he was the white one that was ostracized by the group. Oh, yes. Thanks, Brenda. Gotta share our Save the Chickens shirt to help pay for feed and housing for our chickens here. And they're not my chickens. I have nothing to do with the chickens. I was just stirring the pot when I created the Friends of the Feathered Frontier Facebook page. That's all I was doing, was stirring the pot. Yes, I'm a pot stirrer. Oh. So yeah, now we're down to 3 hens and 3 roosters, and I have no idea where they came from. Like I said, you know where they came from. They're feral. They just showed up there.
Where are they going?
Where are they going? Yeah.
Yeah, where are they going?
They're where the chickens going? The ones that have all disappeared?
Yes.
We don't know. I know some critter is probably getting a few, but we feel like probably with lack of carnage for a while there when they were disappearing in the first place, we feel like maybe somebody's taking them off the roost out under the lean-to at Citizens Bank, or
You're not frying them, are you?
it's possible. It's possible. If they wanted rid of them very bad, it's possible.
Noodles.
Chicken and noodles. There you go. Because we had a hen sitting on a nest as well, and she's gone too. So we don't know what's happened to them. Does anybody know what's happened to them?
What are you doing about it?
Yeah. Well, what are we doing about it? Griping, basically. Because we miss our chickens. I'm so sad about Haas. He was our buddy. And he was, like I said, the one ostracized by the group. He was ostracized by the group, and finally got a friend last fall. So, I mean, he'd sit out there all by himself, and I watched snow drop off of the Birds Pecan building as he was all huddled up there beside the building. Poor little guy. And now we're just watching out for him. I saw on the Friends of the Feathered Frontier page that someone set a live trap, maybe caught a possum. But so far, that's the only critter that's been caught. Does anybody have any questions? No?
Isn't this fun?
It is fun. And I know the chickens were migrating a little farther north in front of Casey's into that little area than I think some people were thrilled with. Oh, that would be just fine. I think that would be hilarious. All sorts of fowl on the corner.
You need guineas and turkeys.
Um, Ducks, geese. I don't know.
And if you're really having predator problems, an emu.
An emu. Oh, can't you just see an emu there on the corner? It would for sure get hit by something.
They kick the hell out of you.
Oh, jeez. That would probably be a little bit scary for people. The chickens are fun to watch. I mean, the people that go into birds, you know, they were always watching for the chickens to hang out. And I mean, it's not like they were making a mess on anything. I don't know what the big call to have them removed was.
It didn't make sense.
No, it did not make sense at all. I mean, I had heard that. Isn't she cute? I had heard that maybe impeding traffic was a problem. Yeah, that little guy. Are they seeing that picture right there?
Yeah.
Okay, that's Haas's friend, and I did actually not see him today, but we did have a couple over by the shop this afternoon that scared the heck out of Jill as she was walking out the back door. That Banny rooster, he's a jerk. He'll go after all the other chickens. I mean, I've never seen him go after anybody, but he goes after the other chickens, and yeah, he was after two of the newbies out behind the shop today.
Set up predominant.
Little man syndrome there going on.
Bannies are bad. Mm-hmm. Wait until they try a guinea, though.
Hey, at least the guinea would get rid of all the. There's Haas. Yep, he was our buddy. Chelsea and I chased him around for 30 minutes one day. He got fishing line wrapped around his foot, and he was hobbling around out there. And we did. I put my lady under the dryer, and Chelsea and I chased him for 30 minutes. We caught him with a hamper. And then Karen Himes over there at Wimpsit Propane, she brought us a pair of gloves, and we got a hold of him and got that chicken line off his foot. But that poor fella.
I think you need more chickens.
I think I need more. They're not my chickens at all. They are the corner chickens.
Everybody's feeding them.
Oh yeah, they feed them. Jimmy, like some of the proceeds from the sale of the shirts went for more feed for the chickens, and Jennifer feeds the chickens, and I think throws them out bread, bread scraps, and yeah.
I'm just kind of scrolling.
Yeah, no, don't have a whole lot of pictures on there, just fun. And it was just for fun. And there's our Save the Chickens. And I think last I knew there were still some shirts for sale there at Birds Pecans for the Save the Chickens.
Proceeds go to help the chickens.
Yep, for an enclosure or something of the sort. And like I said, feed. Because, there were so many. I mean, if anybody's bought feed lately, we know it's not cheap. So, but yeah, they are certainly entertainment. I watched one of the chickens one day. A semi, it ran in and out of the wheels of that semi, and I thought for sure it was done for. But he came out unscathed. I mean, I'm sure he was very startled, but it looked like a cartoon. And that semi wasn't slowing down. I mean, and some of them do, and some of them don't. And I mean, that's a hazard. I mean, if you're gonna walk across the street and not look both ways, obviously.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
Uh-huh. Yep.
So, I like the cock one, but we get strange people.
Oh, I'm sure. Oh, there's Jimmy checking out the chickens. I had to do a chicken count today. I messaged Jimmy asking for a count. He was very confused as why I was asking him. I it. Ask your wife. She'll tell you the story.
Keep talking.
I don't know what to say, Dale. Do we want to talk about anything else? I don't know if anybody's there.
You can talk more about MR340 if you want to.
Oh man. I'm not saying.
They don't know what I did. So.
I know. I don't. I can say I don't know. It's a hearsay, and all I know is that someone went to City Hall asking about having the chickens removed because of impeding traffic. Was the story I was told. I mean, I feel like there's plenty of chickens around town that are all running free. I mean, there's chickens on Main Street. I thoroughly enjoy seeing all the chickens.
They don't bother me.
Yeah. I mean, even the roosters crowing, we hear them sometimes. We'll say they're screaming at each other, whatever. But I don't know. I guess living in town, they might have a little different feeling about that. I love one of my favorite pictures, and it's not on here, is that one Jamie Moran took coming into town of all the traffic stopped and the chickens going across the road. That's one of the best ones. I can't believe that's not on there.
I had panties. I had good Henrietta and bad Henrietta, evil Henrietta.
Evil Henrietta.
They looked identical.
Oh, how funny.
One of them was just as sweet, and the other one was a pterodactyl. She would take blood.
Well, some of them can be. One of the very first ones that was out there on the corner, she'd go in Jimmy McCandless's shop and lay an egg every morning. She'd go
We had fresh
lay
eggs.
an egg and then hop out the door.
Henrietta was a brood hen, and she would set eggs. Do not try to get them. She'd come at you like an attack bird of some kind. Talons and beak, that's all you saw. I got scars.
Oh my gosh.
So
Yeah, they can be.
something got and killed every one of my chickens except her.
She fought back.
The rooster fought, but he lost.
Uh-huh.
But she got out, and she was gone for 3 days. I thought
And she made it back.
she came back. She would not go in that coop.
Ugh.
She moved into the garage and crapped on everything.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
So
We've had a couple roosters out there. The first rooster the original rooster that came to town, was, killed by some dogs. I think it was a couple dogs got a hold of him, and then my dad had brought Rojo to town, and he protected the hens for a little while, and it was still just Rojo and the hens. Those original ones, they had really good luck. I don't know where they were even roosting at the time, because I don't know that they were over there under the Citizens Bank area at all.
any
at the
place they
time.
can get up.
No, I mean, could have been. But
So excited.
do we need more money for food? Oh wait, what does Julie say? I think, is there a plan to build an enclosure for the chickens? It looks like that Jennifer Cassidy kind of has a plan for a little bit of an enclosure there between her and Jimmy McCandless. I don't know if those two have talked about it.
With her having a restaurant, she kind of wants that across the street.
Right.
It's,
Yeah,
she don't want it on her side.
yeah. But I think there is some sort of plan, maybe a tentative plan. But there's some cute pictures of kind of what they have she wants to do. Money for food. I think those chickens always need food, so there's always a call for money for the food supply there.
Your multiple states.
Oh man. William Dudley from Northwest Arkansas. Look at us go.
You're probably in Thailand.
In Thailand.
If not now,
He's watching.
if not now, you will be by morning.
Oh yeah. Make the chickens the city mascot. I feel like they already are, honestly. I mean, I don't know if there's some way to make that official. Do we need to go to a city meeting and
I think you should.
see if we can make that the official mascot of Adrian? I mean, I think so.
Make it the city bird.
The city bird instead of the purple martin. Martin capital. Isn't that what we are?
Yeah. Have you seen one?
I don't look for them because I'm one of those terrible people that I don't want them around my house because they just poop all everything. I know that's like get rid of the bugs, whatever.
Brenda says you're famous.
I'm famous. I don't know about that, Brenda. Oh, this might be bigger than we originally suspected. In Archie, what's that? So what was that about Archie? Did you see that? It was up closer to the top. Says this might be bigger than we thought. It was Julie, wasn't it?
Where's Julie?
Oh, right there.
There.
In Archie, there is a turkey missing. I did Johnny the turkey's missing up there
Oh, that's right.
close by Archie. Yep. Dang it, turkey season. I hope they didn't
Remember
do him in.
whose bird that is. Was
Johnny.
Is that Todd?
Is it? Or is it his sister's? Is it Trisha's? I don't know.
I'm supposed to quit talking.
I know, you're in trouble.
Look at that. 18 people during the live session.
We had 19 a little bit ago. Somebody, they dropped out. Oh, they're dropping like flies. Oh, I know. The city said that I have it from a good source that they were trying to get rid of the chickens, but the chickens don't belong to anybody, so they can't really do anything about it because the chickens don't belong to anybody.
They don't want to.
Well, I think the administrator might have been on board with that. I don't really know anything about him.
Ryan, he seems okay.
That's what everybody says. I've never met him. Haven't been in City Hall in ages.
You should go. He'll talk to you.
I'm sure.
I mean,
I'll ask him the 411.
he's got a little politician in him, but he'll talk to you.
Great. But so then the word is that since the chickens don't belong to anyone, there's nothing they can do about getting rid of. The city can't get rid of them if they don't know who they belong to.
Everybody in town that's got a coop has a coal bird.
A what is it?
A coal bird.
Yeah.
Just take it.
Just if a chicken shows up, a chicken shows up. I mean, I don't see a problem with it until they start making messes.
You got one that won't lay.
Yeah.
Or is an old brood hen.
Yep.
Or she got too old to lay. Take her out there.
Yeah.
Turn her loose.
Yeah. As long as there's no fox. I mean, I know
She's smart enough to get up in those rafters.
Right.
It'd take a raccoon to get them.
Right. I don't know.
Or a possum.
I mean, it'd have to be several possum to take that many that disappeared.
A dog. Coyotes, if they catch them on the ground.
Right.
The coyotes have been recorded taking up to 20 chickens in one day.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I mean, I've not seen a coyote around there, but I did see one close to the RV park. It was coming across the highway one day as I was getting on the highway. So I mean, yeah, that's not too far away. I know Sharon Knuth said she saw one across from her house. Maybe this.
That fox here. My dog thought he thinks he scared it off, so I'm just going to let him think.
Right. Well, and then somebody I saw on the Friends of the Feathered Frontier said that they saw a fox over there. I've not seen a fox over there, but that doesn't mean that there wasn't.
We've got at least 3 living in this old grain silo.
Oh.
I'm talking. I should be quiet.
Yep, they've got feral cats, so what's wrong with having feral chickens? Exactly. I mean, I'm sure there's 10 times more feral cats in this town than there are feral chickens.
Yeah.
Feral chickens. That sounds like they're a malicious gang on the corner of.
They're just wild.
Yeah, they're wild.
It doesn't take long for a chicken to go feral. And they,
Who wouldn't want to be?
feral. Are you feral?
I know. I can't be.
You can be.
I can't be.
You've been domesticated.
I've been domesticated. Yep, I think it's stuck.
Not saying anything.
Yeah, that's all right.
Go.
In my opinion, dogs running loose are a lot more nuisance. I agree. The yeah, all the dogs that are, yeah, I agree. That all the people that just don't have a fenced in yard or don't tie their dog up, which I hate seeing a dog tied up, but
You've got the protection I had when I had a business in town. Because I had people coming by saying, "Why don't you run for city council? And why don't you?" I don't live in town.
I can't do that. Yeah, I don't live in town,
live in town.
exactly. Yeah, no, I don't. I don't know that I'm fit for public office.
Actually, I think you'd be good. And that's another reason to stay out of it.
Exactly. Something's been kicked around a little bit, but I haven't had a meeting yet, so that's to be determined.
You don't want to.
As a business owner, I may not. I don't. You know.
I've worked for the public before, and some of the best advice I got was, if you're not pissing off half the people, you're not doing your job.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
boy, were they right.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
If everybody likes you, you're not doing anything.
I'm a people pleaser. I can't.
And if everybody hates you, you're not doing anything.
I said I'm a people pleaser. That would be a really hard thing for me. But that's the truth. Exactly. I think there's probably enough stuff going on in town and derelict properties and different things that would be more of a priority.
Now that you've been doing this, you think you're going to be up for the news?
Oh yeah, I think we can do the news. Do I have to come up with my own news?
Yes. You work in one of the best places in town.
Just because I work in a beauty shop doesn't mean I know everything.
Yes, it does.
You learn that at Gray's Cafe in the morning.
Yeah. Well, you should
I'm not a coffee drinker.
have hot tea,
Got a cup of water.
cup of water,
There you
Coke.
go.
Have a Coke.
I don't drink pop anymore.
I don't. I do, but not very much.
I've taken all the fun away, haven't I?
I don't even drink beer anymore. So,
Oh, beer's nasty.
and see, I was going to offer you one.
Oh, no thanks. You're gonna get in trouble.
There I am again.
You're gonna get in trouble. Linda, is he not supposed to be talking at all? No, are you very minor talking? Okay. What about other stuff going on in town? the
What about-
I saw today that Winfield's is getting a new coat of paint. I just saw that this evening on my way up Main Street.
They're still planning on
You're not
opening.
supposed to be talking. Last I heard, they were supposed to open this spring, but I haven't heard anything here lately. I was hoping to see a Facebook page or something where, with Stewart's meat shop open in June, possibly. That was kind of what we're looking at. Huh? I think that's a close.
Maybe.
That would be nice, but it's looking nice. I saw they had all the chairs all lined up out there on the patio, and it looked like even the side, like they painted the metal, the tin. Oh, Jennifer, June 1st. I saw what Linda said. You're in trouble.
I skipped.
I saw that. Yeah.
You see what I'm doing? To highlight comments, just click on them. If you
And they
see
show
one
up underneath
you
the.
want to save for later, we're doing lessons. You go over, and you see the star. Click the star, and now you have starred comments. And now you can click a star, and it goes away.
Oh, interesting.
But if somebody,
Dale's trying not to get in trouble by talking.
if you're early, and somebody asks a question that you want to address, but
Gotcha.
not now,
Right.
put it in the start. And then you say, Linda, I'll get to you later. Or I'll get to you here in just a bit.
Right. But
You
Yeah,
can
no, it looks
also ask them to put like a Q in front of the question.
oh yeah, I remember on the one with the windmills and stuff. You had that. You asked about the queue. You had
So
people put a queue.
we also have a giveaway tool. So if you have something you want to give away,
How about that?
you tell the people, okay, I want you to put hashtag 201.
Right.
And then everybody that puts hashtag 201 will be in a drawing
Ah.
for whatever prize. This is a partial training session.
He's trying to butter me up, is what's happening.
Is it working?
But it might be. I mean, my social calendar is pretty full these days. You know.
The nice thing about this, I'm in so much trouble. The nice thing about this, if you want to, instead of broadcasting live, if you wake up at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
and say, oh crap, I want to do a show about this,
At this time.
you can go in and record it and then play it later.
Yeah.
So
Well, there we go.
there's advantages. And I set you up as an admin, which means you can do anything that I do except pay the bill. And I'm working on getting that set up.
Oh shoot. Brenda says they added a roof on the building as well. Oh, I know they added overhang there on Winfield's as well. I noticed a new awning on the front and the side on the patio side. Looks nice. It's gonna be very nice. I saw that the other day. Yesterday maybe I saw Jennifer posted that about the Birds Pecan hosting the Christian station next week. I don't know. I don't know anything about it.
I don't know anything about 88.5. I think that's an open channel. Maybe they got their own transmitter and they're gonna.
I don't know, Jennifer. If you're still there,
Finding open channels around here is a
really,
big B.
how come?
Because Kansas City is saturated
Gotcha.
between Butler and
Right.
Springfield and Clinton, and the one I use, the closest one is in Kearney, and it's not supposed to reach this far.
But it does.
Once in a while.
Yeah.
Once in a while.
Huh.
And I'm at the max right now for what I can do.
Right.
Well, what I will do.
What you
I
will
could do more. Let's see.
Does anybody know anything else?
Jennifer was here a minute
Yeah,
ago.
she was here.
Jennifer, talk to us about this.
Probably. It's 7:30. They're still at work. Probably fixing ice cream.
There she is.
Oh, that's Julie. Giving away prizes. I don't know.
I have a prize wheel.
How funny. All you need are the prizes to give away, huh?
That's right.
Yeah.
And I will accept sponsors on my morning weather.
On your morning weather.
So if Studio 201 wanted to sponsor the morning weather, they would get a shout out
Right.
every morning.
Yeah.
And if Birds Pecan wanted to sponsor morning weather, they could get a shout out every morning. But I'm only going to do one at a time.
Right.
So if I do a week for 201 and a week for birds, and then science.
Yep. That's where I saw it on their Facebook page.
Facebook, in their infinite wisdom, shows me birds pecans about 48 hours after they post.
Oh. Refresh.
Yeah. No,
Still don't see it. Huh.
if their daily specials pop up on my screen 2 days late. So
That doesn't do you any good, does it? Yeah. I don't know too much more about the chickens. Oh, I just do know that if chickens show up, we probably shouldn't broadcast that on Facebook.
somebody will come after them.
Yeah. I mean, they belong to no man. So probably not a great, we probably shouldn't post that on our Feathered Friends page.
We've been on 30 minutes. You got anything you want to say?
I'm good. It's been fun.
You got any news you want to spread?
Any news? No.
Advice to the lovelorn?
No. No.
I had to do that to you.
Oh my. Yeah. No, don't ask Jenny.
You want to do Miss Manners or
I mean, I'll give all sorts of advice. It's probably terribly wrong.
free advice is worth every penny you pay for it.
That's right. That it is worth it. Every penny you pay for it. I mean, I'll tell you what to do, but I'm not just saying it's going to be right.
I'm an old guy. I'll give you any kind of advice you want.
Be like my dad that says, if I was you.
If I were you, this is what I would do.
Yeah, that's it.
But if you're smart, you probably won't do that.
Those famous
I
words.
think your dad's younger than me. I'm 74.
That is 67.
And my dad will still give advice. He's 97.
We got to listen to those people that, have some life.
I wish we had the opportunity to do stuff like this, record and stuff,
Yeah.
when my grandfather and his brothers were telling
Because
me.
that generation was storytellers.
Oh, God, I got
My
stories.
grandpa tells a fantastic story, or used to. I mean,
I've got
it's not as easy for him anymore, but man, he could really, and he'd draw you in and then throw in a punchline. I mean, you totally believed that story.
my granddad's brother, Oscar, was notorious for telling stories on my granddad at family gatherings. And you'd see my grandpa sitting over in the corner going,
Yeah. And they were probably all very true.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He'd be smiling, but his eyes were not friendly.
Of course. Of course. Oh,
Look at that.
I know.
You're doing a wonderful job.
I'm just here for the ride.
I've got sitting over there. I've got a mic and a camera for you.
So I can do the news.
So you can sit at your laptop and record. You're always welcome to come here if you want to do it here. But we're going to drag Jenny's kicking and screaming into
I
this.
told you my social calendar is pretty open right now. I mean,
I'm telling you, 2 o'clock in the morning.
I don't know about 2 o'clock in the morning. That's kind of late.
And some mornings you're up early.
I know some morning. I know. I don't sleep very. What I get Saturday night? About 3.5 hours of sleep, 4 hours of sleep. Up
I know that.
at the crack of dawn, before dawn. Yeah.
Okay, do your sign off.
Oh, hey, this has been fun. Filling in for Dale here at URAZ.
We'll see you next week.
Okay, we'll see you next week. I don't know about next week.
Well, one of us.
Okay, Dale will see you next week, hopefully. Hopefully his voice will be better.
And every morning,
And every morning with the weather, it's about 5 a.m.-ish.
5:30.
Oh, 5:30. I feel like it's about 5 a.m., but
I can call you.
no, don't call.
All right, we're out of here.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Tell them
Oh, we're done. This is it.
we quit.
See you later.